Alright guys, I do apologize for not recording this video when I told you guys I would. I actually came down with a cold like the next morning after I posted that first video. I'm not even fully back to health, but I ended up pretty much losing my voice if I talked for more than 2 or 3 minutes at a time. But alright, today is the tutorial for how to chassis swap and engine swap cars in GT5 after 2.14 update. Alright, you can do this to any car, standard, premium, does not matter. I'm going to do it off a brand new car. Oh, something interesting. Let's do a Ferrari. Let's do a Ferrari California. Just for grins. We'll do it in red, in yellow. As far as I know, you don't have to do this to a car with no parts on it. I just am for whatever reason. I've done it to cars I've had forever. The only thing I've had problems with is they don't seem to work on cars that used to be hacked. Like a car that has like the previous like FF turbo on it, it usually makes the horsepower go away. Like I had an X1 and all at 400,000 horsepower X1. And I wanted to make it four-wheel drive to make it a little more controllable, and all it did was completely screw it up and make it 280,000 horsepower versus 400. Alright, once you bought your car, just save your game, obviously. So it saves your backup. Make sure you make a backup. Use a secondary USB or something like that so you can make your backup and not lose your data, because this is a little bit more touchy than doing hacks the other way, or doing other types of hacks. I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible. Sorry if the video is not centered quite as good as normal. My tripod broke, so I'm having to use a makeshift like table, and it's ridiculous. Trying to get my video recorded now. Alright, now like always, you're going to copy your data over to your USB. Do not delete your backup data. Don't need to. Some people say you do. No, you don't. Alright, we'll let this copy over here. Once that copy's over, sorry about any noise, take it out here. I will transfer you guys over to my computer. Real quick, bump up the exposure a little bit. Alright, there we are. Put your USB into your computer. Mine pops up with this. Refresh. Ferrari California. You need to be driving the car. This is only able to be done in brute force save data. Only. You cannot do it in Garage Editor at all. Decrypt all files. Do not have to search your name. I did not find this. JK83 is his name. He found it on NextGen. Not going to put the link in the tutorial because, well, to be honest, I'm not his biggest fan. Alright, now, what you're going to want to find is this right here. This is your body code. Well, that's your body code, but you need to look for these offs here. It's going to be somewhere around here. Mine's at 870. I have the standard edition of GT5, the original, like I bought it on launch day. US, BLUS edition. Yours could be up here, it could be down here. This is where mine is. This is your body code. These are the Fs after it. This set of Fs right here, you're going to have a whole bunch of Fs. Mine has, what, 8 of them? Some of my cars have more. Some of them have less. I've seen up to like 13 Fs. But what you're going to do is you're going to turn this into 74. That's it. That's basically all you do. Anyone that knows how to chassis swap before on Hex Editor can just leave now. That's all you do. You just put a 74 after there. If you don't know what you're doing, stick around. I'll show you what to do. Okay, you're going to want to find 04A5. It'll be right below it, probably 2 or 3 lines below it. It's really close. This is just a marker. This is nothing. This tells you where the string starts. Okay, the first set of 2 here, that is your chassis, your engine, drivetrain, it's right here, Then you got your transmission. Not sure what this is, but this is your LSD. That's something, I don't know. Nothing I've ever swapped, and I've swapped just about anything you can swap in a car. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to X1 chassis swap this. Easiest way to do this is if you have Garage Editor, put in your USB, click File, Open Garage. Not on this one. Do not open the one you're currently trying to edit in Garage Editor at all before you go into Hex Editor. It will completely ruin it. It'll wipe out everything. So what you're going to want to do is just put in here, Open Garage, pull out your USB. As soon as you click Open Garage, just pull out your USB. This will stay open, and now basically you got a database of every car in the game. This is what I do. Mine sits open all the time because I don't edit in it at all. You can, I'll show you when you can do that. But we're going to go into Polyphony. We're going to go X1 2010, and we're going to want chassis code 0C10. Now this is a chassis code right here that I have highlighted, 0C10. Alright, now your engine, the X1 engine, you're going to want to do 0B94, 0B94, and I'm going to leave everything else the same. If you want four-wheel drive, you can do four-wheel drive. I always use the Ford WRC. You don't have to use the Ford WRC if you don't want to. This is the one I use because I know it has the adjustable LSD and all that stuff in it already. I just use this one. This is the Abu Dhabi one. You're going to want to use, in order to swap the drivetrain, you need to do the drivetrain, which is 0BEC, 0BEC, and your LSD. This is your LSD here. If you don't do both, it's not going to swap. LSD is 2019. 2019. That's basically it. And then you save it. File, save. Actually, we're going to hack paint it. So I'll show you guys how to hack paint too. This is your hack paint right here. Mine's at 820. It'll be generally, like I said, right around this. Everything to do with your car's here. Again, this is an E960. I don't remember if I said that or not. Just look for E960. It'll be right above that. But there's your hack paint. Let me open up my paints here. There's the code for your rims and your body. You want to write down that code there. You can pause the video, whatever, write it down. That there is your hacked paint. The changing color. Control V. That's all I do. I just copy paste it. And now save it again. You don't. Alright, now we're going to open up this. Encrypt. Encrypt encrypted files. Yes. Okay, take your USB out of your computer. Sorry if there's any noise, my microphone's clipped on my shirt. Alright, now, once you do that, switch you guys back to the PlayStation here. Drop down the exposure. Alright, you guys should be good there. Now, we're going to go here. There's my USB. Copy this over. Look at my phone, see what we're looking at for time here. 8 minutes, a little long, not bad. Alright, now, open this up, go into the game. Alright. In my last video, my slammed car tutorial, I told you that my friend Death Racer would be hacking you guys' cars. He is no longer able to do that. His computer is kind of dead. It had a book dropped on it, and the screen is 100% shattered and unreadable. So sorry about that, guys. I don't trade cars. I get so many requests for people trading me cars. 99% of them can't borrow glitch, and it's way easier for me just to say no. I'm sorry. Don't even bother sending me a message to ask for a car. You can add me as a friend, whatever. I have a room open every single night if you guys want to join and hang out. Just look, I'm always the host, almost always. I always have a whole bunch of friends with me, but I'll be in there if you guys want to come in, hang out, chill, whatever. I'll be on just about every night till 5 o'clock in the morning Eastern time from here in Michigan. Alright, now once you get into the game, you're going to want to go to GT Auto. Alright, now the car should be all hacked up, ready to go. There we are. I don't know how much horsepower it has. That's 1,510 horsepower, because it's basically a stock broken X1 now. I didn't horsepower mount it or anything. You can horsepower mount it at the same time. Just FF off the turbos. Now, if you guys want to do it in Garage Editor, you can do it. I don't, just because it's kind of a laborious process to open it up in 2 different programs. But what you do is you just add the 74, save it, re-encrypt it, take it out of your system, or take it out of your computer. I always plug it back in, because when I transfer over without pulling my USB out of my computer, it always has a problem. But just plug it back into your computer, open it up like you normally used to before 2.11, and just double click on the parts, swap them over like we used to. If you guys want a tutorial on that, I'll show a link in my description on how to, on a video I did quite a while ago on swapping stuff after 2.11. It is identical to 2.11 minus the 74. Alright, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.